proud of you because, like I said, we need a hotline that deals with navigation of mass incarceration and all the social issues today that go with it, including gang intervention, heroin epidemic, children, CPS, laws, neglect, medical abuse behind bars. Like AA has, I told you, a 24/7 hotline. So does, Channel 6 on your side. They have it for Wednesday nights, free lawyers, things like that, government waste. Now you tell me, what did you do on your own so you could navigate through the system? You learned it.
You have to get the Sunshine Law Book, which is free from the auditor of the state of Ohio, and you have to go in there and you have to look up public record.
Now, what was your issue? Because we were working on this, and then because I get so much reach out, we lost each other. But you knew that we're all trying to get to the solution for people behind bars to come out and stay out and stand on their own 2 feet. And this is a homeland security issue, and we all need to jump in on this to help. Like the Pope says, society can do nothing but benefit from people behind bars getting rehabilitation. But so, what was your issue?
My issue with Southern Ohio Correctional Facility, they have accused me of doing something that I did not do, and also they accused the inmate of doing it, and he did not do it. I have been working for 10 months to get the conduct report, which it was all fabricated. The whole entire report was fabricated. Only about 5% of it was true.
Did you get to the solution after 10 months? Because if this video dies...
Yes. I will get video visits in 1 year. But I'm working with a lawyer to get my full visitation reinstated.
I'm so proud of you. But it took 10 months, right? Because there is no easy way out of this, and patience has to be our virtue. I mean, in prison... You should have seen the amount of patience I had to learn, even standing in line for meds, my mental health meds.
Right.
So it took 10 months, and why didn't you give up?
Why didn't I give up? Because I love him. I didn't give up because when you have somebody in prison that you love, and you want to be there for them, they will do everything they can to separate you from that person. Because it's control. It's mind control. And they don't want anybody knowing what actually goes on down at any of the prisons. At Madison, at Southern Ohio,
so they're trying to cut off your communication, basically, because you're smart enough to kind of navigate, and they know it. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Yes.
But the system did end up working. You did work it in a positive way. You advocated for your rights. In a positive way, you educated yourself. And it is coming back to you in a positive way because you did it in a responsible manner without, losing your mind.
Well,
right?
you cannot get rude with them.
Thank you.
You will get no response. When I got my conduct report, I called down there and I spoke to Mr. Green, and I thanked him for being a stand-up guy and sending me my information that I needed.
And you have to seek out the good in the system, and the other ones you pray for, you leave them where they're at.
Right.
And so there is some good in the system. You'll agree with me, because if there wasn't, like my friend Jeremy says, we'd all be in big trouble.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you have any other advisement for a loved one behind bars about, you just kept, you said, like I do, you kept calling, and people better thank God for thorns in their sides like us, because rehabilitation of our people behind bars is the best thing that could happen to society.
You can't give up. Their families have left them. Everybody has left them. Yeah, what they did was bad. What they did was awful. But there is other circumstances behind it.
No excuses, but there's an explanation. We have to, study what led people up so we can prevent and do intervention, which is another part of my puzzle. Aftercare of prison life, rehab, jail, whatever. And then there's the before piece, which is a lot of early education in the schools, which I'm saying, gangs and such, they recruit children and start to deal with them in a way that put them to the test to be a man at a very small age, or a woman. So I'm saying, don't you agree that society should also go that direction, but in a positive way in schools of small children?
I believe that it starts at home.
Yes.
Children watch everything that you do. They watch everything you say. They watch how you act. You may not know it, but they are watching you.
And you have to keep reminding yourself that, because at times, even with I'm an activist, so children. I represent the children of the incarcerated parents, but their parents are the people that we have to also help guide so they can be better parents, learn to be good parents, stay home.